Wall Street Memes Casino,
I'm fine.
and Sportsbook.
This is Joe Pugh for IFLTV. We're here in Liverpool. Delighted to be joined by Mr. Warren Frank, from top to bottom. This is some card. Return to Liverpool, the long-awaited.
It is. It's the homecoming for our young man there. You know, he should be coming here with another belt on the other side. He got robbed in that first fight, but homecoming for him after having two really world-class performances in Riyadh, and now he's back show all his fans here what he's all about.
This is a proper fight as well. I just spoke to Ronny, and he's very, very confident. His words were he'll do whatever he has to do to win this fight.
Well, that's what he's going to have to do, because he's in with the best featherweight in the world, in my opinion.
This is a real coming out party, not just for Nick though, the whole gym. With Brad Strand, with Andrew Cade. It's a real Liverpool fight night, isn't it?
It is. Fabulous card. And it's good to show that, you know, so for us to get all this great talent in the Northwest, get them out here, get the scene to their, you know, to the locals here. I mean, you know, this city is a hotbed of boxing, and I think this is going to be the start of something really big. We'll be doing shows here on a regular basis, just like we did when we got Manchester going years ago, and the same as what we've done in the Midlands with all these Magnificent Seven shows that have caught on, and you know, we've done some great fights there, and some great young fighters that come through, and that's what's going to happen here now in Liverpool. We're going to make sure that they get the exposure they deserve.
Frank, we haven't got too much time, so I want to take you back to last Saturday. Denzel Bentley, wow, that is one of the best shots I've seen live in a very, very long time. What a knockout. It
was a peach of a punch, wasn't it? He timed it well against someone who come to fight, and he was doing well in the first round. And the second round, obviously, it was a different thing. But you know, Denzel on his day he's up there with all of them. And you know, I was desperately trying to get the fight made with him and Chris Eubank Jr, who crapped himself at the thought of getting in the ring with him.
Okay, wow. Is that a fight you would look at again?
Well, it's pointless. I mean, you know, the next generation, the 34-year-old next generation, he hasn't got the balls to do it, either with him or Hamza Shiraz.
Spoke to Eddie Earn last week, and he said, when questioned about Chris Eubank Jr, he doesn't care about world titles, he doesn't care about legacy, he just wants the money. Is that something you would tend to agree with?
Listen, I don't blame him. He's in the toughest sport in the world, but as long as everybody knows that and what he is. I mean, you know, for me, you know, when you're that age and you're still he's not fought for a world title, is he, to my knowledge? I don't think he has, is he?
George Groves, he lost to George Groves.
George Groves, yeah, that's it. But, you know, there's some great fights, domestic, real good quality domestic fights. Why would you shy away from them, especially when the other guys want it?
Denzel Bentley's number 2 with the WBO, Hamza's number 1. Yeah. The winner of Shiraz Denny would be a hell of a blockbuster in the British middleweight division.
Without a doubt. And these are fights that are there to be made.
Last night, very late, we got an announcement from HE, the undercard of Beterbiev Bivol. What do you think of the card, Frank?
It's a good card. I mean, I think what is really is a historical fight is the first women's world title fight to take place in Saudi Arabia. I mean, in Riyadh, that is something else. You know, Ravens fight, Sky. I mean, that's a cracker of a fight as well. But I mean, that shows you what is happening there now. So I'm delighted that's on. Plus some of the other fights on there. You know, that the rematch between Fraser Clark and you know, Fabio. Fabio's with us now, and I'm looking forward to working with him. So I just feel that you know, there's some fabulous, you know, some great fights on there today, and people are going to enjoy the card. And what everybody does forget about is the main event. You know, unification fight, 4 belts on the line, 2 undefeated fighters, top draw fighters. Doesn't get any better than that.
Just on Raven, you must be proud of the job you've done so far. Obviously, she played her part in the ring, but Queen of Queensberry, you've really brought her forward, and now it's the biggest stage, the biggest fight.
Yeah, it is, and she thoroughly deserves it, and we're delighted she's on board with us. She's been really great to work with. Her and her team. They've been really nice people to work with, and she thoroughly deserves it. And it's going to be a really exciting fight, no doubt about it.
Does she beat Sky?
I think so.
Last week, when I spoke to Eddie again, I said about the AJ Fury fight, and obviously they've both got to come through two of the biggest fights, so you don't want to look past them at all. But I did ask him the question, if AJ comes through Dubois, if Fury comes through Usyk, who starts favourite as that fight? He said AJ.
Well, you know what I'm going to say, but I don't think AJ's going to come through. I think Daniel Dubois is going to knock him out.
Do we see Daniel Dubois, Tyson Fury then?
Who knows? Who knows? I mean, Daniel, he's got to get through his fight. He's got a very tough fight. Tyson in the rematch, but although I do believe he'll win that, and I think he'll do the same thing. If he does what he does in the first half of that fight against Usyk, then I think he would do the business.
You spoke to Tyson lately. It was his birthday last week.
I sent him a little message on his birthday, but I haven't spoken to him this week at all. No.
Likewise with Dubois. How is he doing in camp? Obviously, I've never seen someone look so confident in the videos.
What he's done is he's matured physically, but he's also matured mentally now, and he's really in a good place. And he's got a lot of self-belief. He really believes that he has the tools, and he has the desire, and he has everything that's needed to retain his title, his IBF title. And he believes like I do that he will stop AJ.
Just want to ask you about update on Moses Atalma. Wow, still kind of getting over that second round knockout victory against Marius Wack. Where does he go now? Because I should imagine it's hard to match him at the level.
Well, we just continue to do what we do. He's got to keep learning. He's got to keep in the gym training, learning his craft. Everything he's done up to now is unbelievable. He's still a teenager, 19 years of age. He's probably the best young heavyweight. Well, he is the best young heavyweight in the world. And I should think he's one of the biggest prospects in the world, no doubt about that. And all he does is go from strength to strength.
Last one. What next for Derek Chisora?
I'm going to meet him next week and we'll make some decisions. And I see Joe Joyce came to football, as did Moses when we last Saturday. Both come to the Arsenal match. They're both Arsenal fans, and we're going to have a chat next week.
What did you think when you saw that Chisora Bellew poster?
it brought a smile to my face.
Definitely won't be putting that one on, Frank.
I can't see that happening. I can't see that. But, listen, Derek's one thing about Derek, he wants big fights. As you can't take it away from him. He's done tremendously well, and I'm looking forward to seeing him and sitting down. He wants to get to 50-0. Sorry, not 50-0, 50 fights. There's 2 more to go, so we'll see. But we're going to have a good talk next week and see where we go. I'm the fellow who's saying that he should have retired, and he went and proved me wrong.
Excellent. Frank, thank you very much for speaking to IFLTV. We're now about to enter the Prince Conference. Yeah. Tune in, 5th of October. It's going to be a great fight, isn't it?
It certainly is. This will be a fabulous fight, fabulous night of boxing.
Excellent, Frank. Thank you very much. Thank you, Frank.
Wall Street Memes Casino
I'm fine.
and Sportsbook.